Hello YouTube, my name's Chelsea. I'm actually on here just to, thank you, talk about pregnancy, TT, trying to conceive, a little bit about myself. I'm 28, I have 3 children, all delivered by cesarean due to me not able to, dilate. Anyways, I was told that it causes a lot of scar tissue, and so it can kind of like block off the fallopian tubes and make it harder for the egg to fall down into the uterus and implant properly. So I had went through some trouble with that. I actually did conceive still after being told I had lots of scar tissue. And what happened was that pregnancy ended up in an ectopic pregnancy. And then I was like 11 weeks along in my fallopian tube. And due to that, the baby and the fallopian tube had to go. Since then, which is about 2 years ago, I've been trying to conceive. I've been unsuccessful. I actually spoke with my doctor, and my doctor told me, like, okay, well, Chelsea, we can try Clomid. You know, maybe you're not ovulating, correctly or whatever. And so, with my desperation of conceiving with my husband, I decided to try Clomid. I actually tried it for the first time this past cycle, which was October 12th, and I took it from 5 days to 10 days. And so I took it 5 days, which was the 16th, the 5th day of my cycle, to the 20th. Well, it was actually 4 days, I'm sorry. I took Clomid. I did have some side effects from Clomid as far as like UTIs. I had like really chronic back pain and headaches, also from Clomid. Anyways, so I went to the store and I started buying ovulation tests just to see, was ovulation a problem? Prior to taking Clomid, ovulation had been very, very, very painful for me. It had, it just felt like, I can't really pinpoint exactly what it felt like, but it felt like a part of me was coming out. That's the best way I can describe it. And it was on either side. It was just really, really painful. But with the dose of Clomid, I didn't have a painful ovulation at all this month. And it kind of really shot my baby hopes up. Like, okay, maybe everything went smooth. But, of course, I prayed and I believed that God had blessed me with a baby. I believe that God blessed me with a baby still. Anyways, I don't want this video to be longer, like 5 minutes on, it bores people. But anyways, so I've been pregnancy testing for now about a week, which today I am 13 days past ovulation. I guess I ovulated somewhere around the 25th, so I'm either like 12, 11 days, something like that, 13 at the furthest of ovulation. Today's actually my expected period date. Still no bloody show. I do feel like slight cramps at the very bottom of my stomach. I've noticed, excuse me, the vulgarness, so you might want to start cutting it off here because it makes me get a little adult talk. I've noticed that my cervical mucus has been really, really dry for the past like maybe 3-4 days. So maybe 7, 8, 9, 10, or 8, 9, 10, 11, or maybe 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days, it's been really dry. And then it turns, after, BD, baby dancing, um, it'll go into this white kind of paste looking thing. Then it goes back dry automatically. Today, I'm actually still experiencing, which I must say that I've always had sore boobs right before my period. I've always, they've been like really sore in this area, like on the sides. And then, like, not so much of the nipple area. Well, sometimes the nipple area, because that just then it was like, where'd that come from? But, yeah, also, I've had like acne really, really bad. Like, it just like pops up. You put your cream on and everything, and then it's like acne. It's like, here I am. Like, as you can see, it's like on my chin. I've also Googled that. I'm probably a Google queen. I Google everything. Why does the sky turn blue over here and purple over there? I Google everything, which my doctor hates. So, actually, I heard that, bumps along the chin line can be a sign of infertility. So it would be something that I would bring up to my doctor and figure out, like, hey, I got a bump on my chin. Is that part of infertility? Also, I guess I'll just get to the pregnancy test thing. So I've been testing now, going on maybe about a week now, just on and off pregnancy testing, and I've been getting big fat negatives. Not very happy, a little discouraging, but I still have faith that everything's gonna work out fine. But anyways, I took a pregnancy test this morning, and I thought I seen a faint line. But then, I was Googling and reading other people's stories and looking at other people's videos. I came with the conclusion, I'm going to make me a video, and I'm going to figure out what's going on, because I'm really confused at this point. I don't know if I'm looking at the evaporation line, or am I looking at a test that I should have thrown away 30 minutes ago, or am I looking at a fake positive? Who knows? So I just decided that, a lot of the other moms that are going through what I'm going through can possibly be able to reach out and help and make comments below and subscribe to my page, because now I'm to the point where I'm really, really discouraged, and just basically be on here updating and putting my symptoms on YouTube to become more acquainted with people who are trying to conceive. Here's my pregnancy test. If I can turn the camera around, well, I don't think I can. Let's see if you guys can see. There's my pregnancy test. To me, I thought maybe I'm seeing a little line there. I can't point, because maybe I'll try it this way then. I thought maybe I've seen a little line. I'm just going to try to cover the back. Excuse me, because the back has that little line there. I don't know. But I thought maybe I saw one and just kind of wanted another opinion as to what it could possibly be. Or is it just a evaporation line, or do you guys not see anything and I've like drove myself nuts with thinking I seen a line? I am trying to be very still as I possibly can, considering I'm holding my phone and also trying to find this little line that I see without a doubt, but not 100% sure. Oh, they look really weird. And because I can't. It's very, 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 very light. I'm not really sure. I really wish I had something that I can kind of like cover so that way. Excuse my nails. I've been trying to take them off. I don't know. Maybe you guys can or maybe you guys can't. But I think I see one that goes down like right where it's supposed to, but it's like really brown. Or not brown, I'm sorry. It's like grayish or something. It's very, very, very faint. Anyways, I've also had like some armony. I'm gonna call it armony because it's not acne and it's actually on my arm. So it's really, really bad. Like, I've never had bumps before on my arm. I looked into it and they say hives could also be a sign, early sign of pregnancy before missed period and or a BFP. So I guess this video sucks. It's my first one, so just see how it turns out. Just wanted to throw some things out there to the moms who are actually trying to conceive and trying to figure out, is it just me? Is there something wrong? So just trying to blend in with the majority of us on here with just noting and stating some of my side effects, some of the things that I personally experienced being pregnant and or waiting for my gift from God. Okay, hope that something I said helped someone or let someone know that they're not in this alone. And talk to you guys later. Bye.